Sure would be nice if it all gets settled soon so I can start making a living again. That might be useful for later. Information. And there's no one in here. So Dogi came back after hearing all the nasty rumors about Felghana, did he? That's all well and good, but he still just up and left us 8 years ago, and I don't forgive and forget so easily. Besides, it's just monsters. In my day, we almost bigger beasts using nothing but tree branches. Branches for fun. Mayor Edgar's got the right idea. He's out at the quarry with my son, checking up on some weird monument we unearthed. Not going to let the Count or you piddly monsters tell him what to do. No, sir. We miners are tough. We can take care of ourselves. Count McGuire's just being a damn tyrant, trying to close the place. This looks like a big place. Maybe the mayor's home. Okay, let's... Hey, mister. Are you friends with that big massive muscles my daddy tells me is named Dogi? I assumed all his friends would be circus strongmen. You don't look like a circus strongman at all. But you're an adventurer, right? Which means you go exploring new lands and fighting monsters with that sword. Can I be your adventuring partner? Promise I'll be real helpful. I'll fend off monsters with my Picard power. Always playing adventure, so I know that's what it's like. The enemies will be all like raw. And I'll be like, bam. Funny. Okay, and then the last two buildings are a house and church. Let's go into the house first. And it's Alina. Oh, good morning, Adol. Is Dogi not with you today? Adol explained that Dogi had gone to visit his old master in the Elder Mountains. Oh, that's... Well, it's not very nice of him, to be honest. He hasn't even shown you around yet. But that's Dogi for you. 8 years ago, he suddenly decided he simply had to go on a journey of self-discovery. Become a man, he said. I wasn't fond of the idea myself, but Chester sternly opposed it. The two of them got into quite a scuffle. They did make up right, as Dougie was about to leave, though. To be honest, I have something I need to tell Dougie. Remember yesterday when I said Chester was out of town? Well, that's true. But he actually hasn't been back in over 6 months. He left a note for me on the day he vanished. It just said I won't be back for a while. I haven't heard anything from him at all since then, not a word. I'm not sure how to tell Dougie after he came all this way. Sorry, I didn't mean to dump all my apprehensions on you. When he gets back, I guess I'll just have to give him the straight. I'm sure Dougie will take the news well. After all he's seen and done with you, as well as he can anyway. Okay. Actually, if you're wondering, that's why I left town last night. I heard that Chester might be passing through. Of course, it was just a rumor, and I should have known that, but I couldn't bring myself not to go. As a result, you had to come save me, and it made everyone worry. I can be such a child sometimes. I need to grow up. I know I do. Okay. So, just want to see this. Red Mountain. Just want to see what's happening. Chester used to be such good friends. They would climb the mountain trails at Eldorm together. Every time they did, I got stuck tending shop here until they returned. Okay. Okay, she didn't have anything new. So sometimes they'll have something new to say. So it's pays to go back and talk to people more than once. Anyway, the last place is here. Oh, hello. I don't believe we met. Which means you must be Adol, that friend of Dougie's I've been hearing so much about. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Nell, and I'm a devotee of the church. Is it true that you saved Alina from a pack of wild monsters? Words cannot express how thankful we are for that. I've pledged myself to this church for many a year, and have known the started children since they were just very little. They've always regarded me as a big sister to them, a sister with small s. And I've always regarded them in kind, which is why traumatic events like last night's unpleasantness affects me so. What could have Alina been possibly doing out so late, I wonder? I'm always warning her of the dangers outside the town walls, but she's well aware of what could happen to her. Perhaps her defiant behavior is related to her brother. I think Father Pierre knows more than he lets on about Alina's reasons for leaving town. I know he's still a young man, but that doesn't excuse him from some measure of responsibility. I do wish he'd be more mindful of his position, and he should look to his predecessor for guidance. Okay. She had a lot to say. Oh, you must be Adol. Nice to meet you. I'm Father Jean-Pierre, pastor of this church. Alina has had quite a lot to say about you. I understand you're the one who saved her when she was ambushed by a pack of monsters. For that, I must truly thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm certain Alina had her reasons for being out so late. Denied any request claiming it was just a slight fancy. But I feel there's more to it than that. If I pressured her to tell me things she wishes to hide, though, I could see no good coming of it. forgive me. This is our very first meeting, and I'm here babbling away. May God's blessings be with you in your travels. If there's anything that troubles you, always remember the church's doors are open. Come by anytime, night or day. Okay. One more thing I want to see. I want to see who's in the house. Okay, so you still have the same thing. Just because of Chester. Ooh, what? How many were there? I'm not sure, but there were definitely a lot more than I've ever seen before. Oh my, sounds like some bad news for the quarry. We've already gone through so much. What's next? Destructive winds? Figures. I promise. Vast quantities of lava poured to my backers. Show up in this land of lava. Everything goes to hell. This is terrible. I came out just to see what was going on. But with all the shouting and panicking and such, what in the world has happened? I'm not going to talk to those two. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Who are you? Ado introduced himself and asked what was happening. Monsters started gushing out of one of the deep mine shafts in the Tigray quarry that's east of here. We just barely made it out of here alive, but Mayor Edgar's still inside, so Dewey is the head miner. So Dewey, the head miner, asked me to go into town to get some help. Anyone who's willing and able. Dogi could do this job easily, but he left town a short while ago. Perhaps too far away to track him down now. I can't go myself either, since I'm the only one trained in defensive combat around here. I've gotta get to town. Ado, I hate to ask you, but we could really use your strength. Would you put your adventurous skills to use and please check out the quarry in my place? Yes, please. It would mean a great deal to me as well. The Mayor, Dewey, and even Paul are in great danger right now. Agree to help. Thank you so much for this. I can't even imagine how to repay you. When you're dead, I don't... Here, I got a map of Felghana. You might need it. You should also make sure that you're well prepared, as it sounds like you'll be finding some monsters in there. Take this and use it to get your equipment refined. Go talk to Adonis, the town smithy. Tell him I sent you, or he probably won't give you the time of day. He's a stubborn one, but he knows how to pound metal like nobody's business. Your equipment's in good hands with him. I do hate asking you to put your life at risk for us, but we need you right now. Show us what you're made of, adventurer. Okay, now after all this talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking, we can get the party started. Well, actually, there's some more talking. Please, the shop. I'm not gonna buy anything right now. I want to save my money for the upgrades.